Alamo Metro ladies, will you please start heading this way? While you guys are getting ready, I want to, at intermission, the reason intermission took so long because there was a line of people telling me how I had screwed up on announcements and things like that, and it took a while. And so, one of them was that we have some dignitaries in the audience that I failed to recognize, and because I didn't know them, but now I do, and I'm so glad I do. Larry's judging reach went well beyond just barbershop and coaching Alamo Metro and other Sweet Adelines courses. There's an entire other ladies organization called Harmony Incorporated. And Harmony Incorporated uses the similar judging program as the Barbershop Harmony Society. They're very similar. Whereas the AIC, Sweet Adelines, use a completely different system. And so Larry played the role, you've heard the word mentor today. He mentored female judges. Some of those judges even went so far as to go to our judges category school and learn how to and actually judge with men's competitions. And so I was talking about the vocal majority and how awesome it was that they had like 8 gold medals, or just kidding, it's 11. And I was told that we have a dignitary in the house. Her name is Jean O'Connor, and she is the director of a chorus that I think is called the Village Vocal Chord. And she's also, if I understand correctly, the president of Harmony Incorporated currently. Please stand up and welcome 18 gold medals for the Village Vocal Chord. Jean O'Connor. We visited, and I'm not going to try to remember everything and all the names. And there's a lovely lady, and I can't remember your first name. Lynn. Lynn sang in a quartet, and Sterling got to hang out with Randy and Ross and Justin. Remember the ladies with the pink tiaras? And they spent the weekend at Larry's about 10 years ago, and we hung out with them. And they had been together 30 years, and they were called the Villagers. They were together 30 years, and they were ready to retire. And Larry said, and they were worried about it. It's like a divorce after that long. And so Larry had them all over to his house for the whole weekend, and they had parties and they talked, and they were able to leave there with a little more peace in their heart about moving forward, not being in a quartet together. So there's another thing about Larry we didn't really know. But apparently we had an awesome weekend. There's pictures. I was wearing a pink tiara at some point that weekend.
That's every weekend, yeah.
My wife's here. All right. I feel beauty behind me. This is Peggy's chorus. These are the girls that Peggy hangs out with every Thursday night for forever, and they love you, and you love them. And if you want to sing with them, you can. If you just want to listen, you could coach them. How about that? Oh, I do want to make the same excuse I made for my chorus, and this isn't all of them. They want you to know they have more members than this. They just couldn't all make it here today, so they're going to do the best they can.
Okay. I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it
Thank you very much. I have to tell you that I've been one of the people who was on the other end of the dishwashing story. Being at dinner at Peggy and Larry's, and afterwards, you know, helping clear the table and bringing over those dishes and putting them over by Larry, and he'd give me this look like, what are you doing? You know, and he didn't say anything. I said, okay, I'll get some more, you know. He said, I can do this. I'll do this, you know. So I went over and got some more and brought them over and said, I've got it covered. So I thought, okay, I'm out of here, you know. So we are going to miss him terribly. He's been so good to me. I don't know if I can get through that. Since my husband died, and that was 10 years ago. And Larry never, he would always find someone to come pick me up. You know, if we're having a party at the house or if we're going to an installation dinner, there would Larry would say, well, Hank and Glenda will pick you up, or somebody will pick you up. So I always appreciated that. And my husband and I always went to all the men's contests, international. And my husband sang with the local majority in Dallas and won 3 medals, 3 internationals with them. So we always hook up with Peggy and Larry at international. And Larry and Peggy started paying for my all events ticket after my husband died. So I still go every year. So I really appreciate that. And I appreciate the man that he was. And of all the couples I know, you're probably one of the happiest. They'd be walking down the street and can't keep their hands off each other. So I said, you know a happy couple when you see them, right? Okay, we're going to try to sing after all that. So we love you, Peg, and we know you'll be back when you're ready, and we'll be waiting for you. Okay, so I have an arrangement called I Got the Music in Me, and that's what Sweet Adelines and the Men's Barbershop organization is all about. Teaching music, singing music, making our lives happier, and hoping that we make other people's lives happier. Okay.
Always get by.
Brian, start heading this way. Give him about a 30-second head start, and then I'll tell the other two. You know, this week I've had a lot of phone conversations with Heidi Clemens. A lot of texting, a lot of emailing, a lot of proofing, and Hank and Sam and a lot of us behind the scenes helping. And she was really the spokesperson for the family all week long. And I got into a relationship with her that's very similar to my marriage. I said yes ma'am to everything she said. I said I would be honored. And I really am honored to have done what I'm doing. Now, here's one of those situations where we're honored to fulfill your request from 10 minutes ago. No, I didn't know about this. Don't try to pretend I did. We made a CD called Sunday Morning back in '09, and it was with this group of guys. And one of the songs on there, the only song on there that we probably haven't sung since, is this next song. Seth never learned it because we don't sing it. But we sang it. We recorded it at Charlie Shepherd's house, and it was Larry's favorite song, and he told me that. I should have known better, but he told me that. He said, I don't care about the rest of that CD, but that song is really awesome. This old house once knew my children. This old house once knew my wife. This old house was home and comfort as we fought the storms of life. This old house once rang with laughter. This old house heard many shouts. Now she trembles in the darkness. When the lightning walks about, I ain't gonna need this house no longer. Ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles. Ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to oil the hinges nor to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. I'm getting ready to meet the saints. This old house is getting shaky. This old house is getting cold. This old house that's in the rain. On my knees I'm getting chilly, but I feel no fear nor pain. 'Cause I see an angel peeking through the broken window pane. I ain't gonna need this house no longer. Ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles. Ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to oil the hinges nor to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. I'm getting ready to meet the saints. This old house is getting shaky. This old house is getting cold. This old house just groans and trembles as the night wind flings its arms. This old house is getting feeble. This old house is needing paint. Just like me, it's tuckered out, and I'm getting ready to meet the saints. Meet the saints. Meet the saints. Meet the saints. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. Ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles. Ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to oil the hinges nor to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. Need this house no more. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. Ain't got time to fix the floor. I'm getting ready to meet the saints.
Now, to be fair, when I joined the quartet, they handed me a CD and said, "Don't learn this old house."
Probably right. And in that whole next year, you didn't. This is one of the newer songs that we've never recorded that is our only patriotic song, and it's really fun to sing. It means so much, and I usually introduce this song towards the end of our show, And I tell people in the crowd that none of us here have any personal relationship personally with serving our country in that way. But we all know someone who does. And everyone in this room knows someone who does. And we can relate to what it feels like to know that they're gone or that they have to be gone for a while. And then I say that, isn't it great that we can celebrate, we can get together like this, we can laugh, we can cry, we can worship, we can do whatever we want. And it's because of the flag of the United States of America, the greatest country on the planet that we all live in. And it's because of those guys. Now, today, it takes on a whole new meaning for me, personally, because there's a line in the song that says, "Our fathers, with mighty endeavor, marched to the fray, to defending our right." You get what I mean? That the key to that phrase is marching to the fray. They didn't just defend our freedoms. They went into the fray. And Larry passed that on to his son Jay, who now serves proudly in the Navy and Army. Be quiet, Heather. He's been in both. Saved by the bell. Thank you, Heather. So, this song means a lot to us, and today it means something new and special. So, thank you.
Unfurl the banner and raise it to the sky. Let eagle cry from mountain high, the never-ending watchword of our nation. Now behold this gem of all the wonder of the western sky, the emblem of the brave and true, the flag of liberty, flag of our destiny. Red and white and starry blue stream out of the west so high. Every heart will sing upon as all across the land we raise our voices far and near for all to hear the echo of the chorus grand. Every heart will swell with pride to sing of our liberty, sing of our destiny. As with joy we now extol the flag waving over the land. Let us all hail the flag in one accord. Let us cheer it with fervent nation. It's the flag of the martyrs gone before, and the flag that flags the banner of our nation. It's a beacon for all nations. Remember the day when our fathers with mighty endeavor proclaimed as they marched to the fray, then by their might and by their right it waits forever. Every time the people hear the bell of freedom calling, calling one and all, every living patriotic citizen will answer freedom's call. Bold and gallant souls come forth to bear the cross of duty, rising up as one to fight and die behind the flag of freedom's beauty. Hearts of all to never, following the stars and stripes forever, marching to the quest, to east, to west, they quell distress, the free, the oppressed cried out, hooray for the flag of the free, may it wave as a standard forever, the gem of the land and the sea, ever lifted around and high. All nations remember the day when our fathers with mighty endeavor proclaimed as they marched
Jay. Thank you, all of you who served. That's usually our last song. It feels weird that, sorry, I made you stand up. I'm going to change the program on you. It's something that Sam and I talked about. Last week we worked with Teresa Weatherby, Harmony Incorporated judge, and now friend of the Heart of Texas Chorus, and we learned about her through Larry. Larry spoke very highly of her. Turns out Teresa was like his protege in the Harmony Incorporated. And Teresa didn't have a father growing up, a father figure. She thought of Larry as her dad. And she flew out Saturday morning and said goodbye to Larry and John and Sherry and Peggy. And then, of course, I had talked to her that afternoon, and she was in the airport going to coach another chorus in Syracuse. And she wanted nothing more to just fly straight back home, because she had been here since Monday. She was here all week, staying at Larry and Peggy's house, and just she's having a hard time. And we're gonna get to love on her in Toronto. We're taking her. The four of us are taking her to dinner Tuesday night, and we'll send all your love. I know you love her. She coached us Wednesday night at Larry and Peggy's house, and then Larry was hosting a meeting in his boardroom and had some few guys there for a teleconference, and it included Jack Stevens and Ron Reyes and Hank Hammer and I'm missing John Schneider, and then of course Peggy came in, and so we gave him a show. This is our last contest coaching, before we leave for Toronto, and so we sang what we thought was going to be our Wednesday morning set. And we have two other songs that we're working on because we intend to make the top 20. So we sang a ballad, Where the Southern Roses Grow, for them. And we sang another song called Stormy Weather, the Arendelle chart. And we found out on Thursday, Teresa pulled Ross and I aside and said, here's what Larry said after you left. Why in the hell would you wait to sing Stormy Weather until Thursday when that's the best song you sing? So he said a couple other things along those lines, but bottom line is we're singing this song. The very first thing we do in Toronto, Canada on Wednesday morning is going to be to sing this song.
Still feeling bad.
about that audition. Last song. I guess before I sing this song, what? Yes, come on. Now we're done. So, we're going to sing one more song that was requested by Heidi. And, oh, Heather. So I'll let you speak. Are you going to say the last thing ever? Okay.
I just want to say on behalf of our entire family, as Jerry said as well, but thank you to everybody that's been out there. We've been working at home trying to get everything done to make today as beautiful as it has been. The chaplain is our good friend that just moved here from Phoenix, so they came before we were able to see them in a better sense. But every time that we've had a need, whether it's Alamo Metro Chorus or Todd and saying I have another person to honor on a request like last night, everybody has just been so wonderful to us, and the food has arrived, and the flowers, and the visits have been perfect. And as we continue on the rest of what we have to do and our moves, and Jenny doesn't live in the area, we just know that Peggy's going to be in really good hands with her friends and her neighbors that are here, and we just are really appreciative because it's just been like family to come when we've had a need and to put this together in just a week's period of time, and we're just so grateful for everybody. So thank you so much from the bottoms of our hearts for everything that, no matter how big or how small, you've made a difference in our lives as well.
Got to say one more thing. So, you're welcome from all of us, and Peggy knows that she's in amongst family everywhere she goes. We're going to end it with Beach Boys medley, and Larry Clemens was so funny. He used to send me an email after he'd see us perform, and he would say, you know, you don't even have to read this email. I've got some suggestions for you. And if you want to take them, great. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you don't. And of course, then he'd list all his suggestions. And the time that we did, the time that he made two suggestions. One was on that other song. And I guess during the Stars Stretch Forever, I guess these two were doing something silly. In the march thing, like some silly thing, and he was offended and didn't like that, and made it clear that when you're singing that, you need to be serious, let the song do what it does. And so I scolded them for that. I had no idea. The left hand of the quartet doesn't know what the right hand is doing all the time. So then he offered some more just constructive criticism about this next song. And he was a big Beach Boys fan, I guess, because he thought that the merit of the songs was enough, that we didn't have to be silly. So this is for you, Larry. She's real fine, my 4-9. She's real fine, my 4-9, my 4. Well, I would buy a brand new 409.
Beach Boys give us good vibration. So grab your California surfer girl named Baba, and jump in your 409 and head to the high school dance. Beach Boys are playing tonight, playing all night.
Thank you, and hug everybody, hug everybody.
Good night.
Excellent.
Still on. Hey guys, I almost forgot something. You know me. We end every barbershop function with keep the whole world singing. That's right. And so, you know, Brian said something earlier I thought was pretty catchy, and that is that Peggy was talking.
Keep the whole world singing. We'll be on this.
Did you understand that? That's amazing. Oh, how cool. That is so cool. One of the things Peggy wanted to make sure she did, even though Larry's membership currently is with the Heart of Texas Chorus, Larry's a member of ALAMO.